I can't tell you how many people, and I don't mean that to be smart, how many of you come up to me at the end of the season and said, I worked so hard I didn't make any money? And usually it's because you've given so much away. And the number one reason is because no one saw your stuff. So that's kind of price points, okay? Let me see, let me go back to my notes, I don't want to forget anything. Does that help?
Yes.
Does that help? So you can kind of say, okay, now here's the other price point that I want to talk about. So we got $35 here, yes?
I need to see your little shade frame thing.
Oh my God, my Steeler, sorry. I actually, and he's usually a little nicer than this. We usually put a little piece of tissue paper behind them. You can stick them in a cellophane bag if you want, we don't. Steeler, I live in Steeler country. And I do Browns ones too because we live right on the Ohio-Pennsylvania border, so we do Browns ones, but we sell 1 Browns and 100 of these. I don't sell a ton of these, but I'll sell like in the 20s of these. You guys happen to be more collegiate than we are, so whatever it is that sells, this is a baby sock. This is a little baby sock from the dollar store, and then you put the pom-pom hickey and you put the eyeballs on it. And then some people put little felt scarves on them. Just depends on, and I put like a little piece of tissue paper behind them. But even that, I couldn't bring it on a plane because it'd be, tissue paper doesn't really hold up very good. But isn't that not, those are those newborn socks. I know. And I did not invent this. I don't know where we got this, but we sell, Celeste sells a lot of these. Do you sell a lot of these? Do you guys sell a lot of them? So now, we had a dollar store that carried these. Walmart is carrying these for $2.50. The koozies, but that's the cheapest. Usually licensed stuff is pretty high. Yep. And then Mary Kay raised these up $2. So I got this on backwards. So these are going to have to go for about $15. But I have, right? The shave cream is 12. The koozie is 5. Maybe like 17 bucks. I don't know if they'll sell at that price point.
If you're a fan.
I don't think they will. If they're a fan.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. So you just got to play with it. And if you can get these cheaper, that's the key, is to get these cheaper. See, I used to get these for real cheap. But and the shave cream was 10. So when it was 10 and these were 5, I could sell them for $50. And I sold them. And mother-in-laws buy these for all her boys. And it's the truth. That's who buys this, is mother-in-laws. Right. They have no trouble shopping for the women. They just don't know what to buy their guys. So I sell these for them. Okay, so now let me see here. No, you can't here. You got me a glass of ice. It's now a glass of water. Okay, let me see. Now price points, price ranges, we already did all that. Oh, we're going to finish price ranges. I normally also have a great big basket here. So the price points that we covered were 12, 15, right? 17, we didn't cover how many you have to buy. We'll do that next. 15, 17 kind of thing, 20, then it goes to 25. Then you got the $35 price point, which you'll sell a lot of, which is the next selling category. You won't sell near many of them as you will this stuff. And then I always have my people, normally on this display is a 12 Days of Christmas basket, or it could be a tower. And the reason why I want you to do one is you won't sell one if you don't do one. I was carrying a basket through a store in our small community, and it was a 12 Days of Christmas basket. I was heading through the store, and a woman saw it and stopped me. And she was a doctor, and her husband was a doctor, and they like to buy gifts like that for their employees, and she bought $1,150 12 Days of Christmas baskets. And I have a consultant in my unit that I love with every fiber of my body. And she's just one of those people that her family kind of controls her life, and she can just never, ever, ever, ever get it together. And ever get it together. So she's always throwing stuff together like 3 days before. And she had a $250 12 Days of Christmas basket, and a guy came in to pick up something small, like a lip gloss or something, and he bought it for his wife, and she loved it. So, you know, she goes, I never saw anything. And this guy came in, he bought me $250 12 Days of Christmas, and it was gorgeous. So you need to have it. You need to have signage on it. You need to try to sell it, because if you don't, you don't have a shot at doing it. Now, let me tell you price points that sell. it's amazing because it's a basket business too. So it goes like this. You got the 10, 12, $14.99, or 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, not 32.50, 35, 50, 75, and 100. They always go 50, 75, 100. That's just the way they go. The guy comes to me and says, well, I think I want to spend $62. So that's kind of how that works. And again, if we go back into the companies, they do have this one, this gift set, but there's no, I mean, this set, there's no price break. But this is a solid set. It's called All Over Hydration. So it's 2-in-1 shave, hydrating lotion, and lip balm, leg energizer, and hand cream. So they must have talked to me on this one because this is what you're going to sell. But see, that product is $58. So say $60 for product. By the time you add a basket, that would be a $75 basket, right? $60 and $15 for a basket. Or if you put them all in boxes or whatever, so you're still running into that. So that's that $75 price point. You need to have it or you'll never sell it. And men shop that way. Men shop high end, they don't shop this stuff. They will if they come to your house and it's here, they'll buy one for their daughter, but their wife, they're gonna spend 50, 75, 100. And I like 12 Days of Christmas around the 150 mark because more people will buy it at that mark. And then you could do 200. And all your directors have it, they all have it. We all have to reformulate them because the prices are all different on stuff. But we don't have nail polish. I don't know why we didn't get nail polish. We didn't even get nail polish. But anyhow, so that's the thing on that. So that's your price ranges of sales. Here's another thing that we do when we come to making money at Christmas time, because these boxes kind of fall into it. And that's the grandparent program. We do the grandparent program. I think we do it a little different than other people do. We do it for $10. And it's a very hard sell. It's one of the hardest sells I make. I don't understand. If it were dogs, I could get money all day long. I'm not joking. I can get money for animals easier than I can get money for seniors. But we do the hand cream. We do this box with a hand cream in it and an ornament on it, and we sell them to our customers, and we sell them to businesses for $10. But the other things that we have done is, like on my desk, I have a big vase that I've stuffed it full of money, and people at my open houses and stuff just stuff money in it. So some people may not want to spend 10, but they'll put $2 in it, or they'll put change in it, or they do whatever. And it's amazing how many of us we can buy that 25 more because of that. And we actually also sell candy bars. You know how the kids sell candy bars? We sell candy bars for the grandparent program. They go to work with our husbands, and we take that money and buy more grandparents. So our goal for our unit is that every senior in our area would have one in the nursing homes, and then we take the kids and we go into nursing homes and give them out, and we have over 1,000 beds. So our goal this year is to sell 1,000 of them. And my girls donate them. You know, that's what they donate, and then we all get together in my workshop and we make them all, and then we go distribute them. So the grandparent program is huge. It won't necessarily make you a lot of money at $10 a piece, but it finishes your star. It gives production to the unit, and it's what we do as a unit that makes us feel good. We don't lose any money, we're not just not making any money. Because you figure the hand cream costs $5, right? The ornament costs $1. Most of them cost $1 or a little bit less, but say $1, so that's $6. And the box is 60 cents, so that's $7. So you're making about $3 on that. But it's a huge thing, and they absolutely love it. And Lavina, I keep talking about Lavina because she plays Mary Kay. You know, she does more Mary Kay. I don't know what seminars you're in, but Kathy Lou's daughter said, just do more Mary Kay. Just do more Mary Kay. Right. She does Mary Kay. She works for an orthodontist, and I'm telling you this because I want the keys to start clicking in your mind. And that group, they pick charities that they work with, and they adopted the grandparent program last year as a group. And those kids, you know, all the kids are getting braces. They're the ones that went into all the nursing homes. And I think they sold close to 100 hand creams. They had 100 gifts that they raised themselves that went into the nursing home. So that was huge for Lavina as a sale, and it was great for their office. I work with the Kiwanis, and the Kiwanis work with Key Clubs, And we had the key clubs that sold, other stuff, one sold roses, one sold chocolate, and, they bought $500 for the hand cream, the kids did. And they're the ones that went into the school for me. So it's just, it's, an opportunity for you to, what do you call it, hook up with the community in different aspects, and as a group, you could do the grandparent program. $20 didn't work for us at all, like I can't even get 10, so, all those things made a successful program, and that is thinking outside the box. The jar and the vase came from, you know, the kid who collected all the pennies, you know, little boy that collected all the pennies. So I thought, I can collect pennies, so just stick a jar up there, and, you know, and people feel good if they can't afford 10, they put $1 in it, they still feel good, they still feel like they participated. And then the candy bars was just a way to get more money. It was just a way to get more money so that we could fill all the beds. So that's another big program for us. Okay, here we go. Now let's talk about open houses. Oh, no, we have to talk about quantities. Oh, quantities. And I'm gonna take the time, I'm okay, right? Okay, let's talk about quantities. Go
I have
ahead.
a quick question. On all your pricing, that does not include sales tax, so we would charge sales tax on
Correct.
top of?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, in the grandparent program, we do not sell
Right.
cars,
Right,
sales
but
tax.
like on all of these, if you're selling for teachers' gifts or whatever, you're gonna sell them at the price point and then add your sales tax. Okay.
And here's the thing too, because some people will write on their tags or their 15 plus tax. The department store doesn't do 15 plus tax.
Yeah.
You just know you're gonna pay tax. And women don't know, they don't even pay attention, tax, they'll pay tax. So, but you gotta, and you always have to charge sales tax, and you're gonna make a couple extra bucks on your packaging, but you paid sales tax on it. So, it's kind of a wash, it's not a big. Let's talk about quantities, and I'm gonna start moving stuff on this other side a second for you to see. Okay, I'm gonna start. You have to do the glove. See, like I told you, you have to do $2,000. You have to do glove, because all over the country it sells. It sells in California, it's gonna sell here too. So you have to do a glove, okay? So if you're gonna do these, I think you need to do like a dozen to 24 gloves to start. Those of you that are more seasoned, maybe you wanna do more than that, 18. So that would mean that you would need 12 to 18 hand creams just for this. You gotta write that down. You have to know how much work, okay? How many of you would do the texting glove? Okay, so now on the texting gloves, you're gonna do, don't buy 2 pair. Don't even buy them at all. If you're gonna buy 2 pair, don't buy them at all. But you can buy 6 or 8 pair, so let's just say 6. So you need another 6 hand creams, okay? Yeah, so you have 6. Okay. How many of you wanna do socks? We're gonna do some kind of sock, doesn't matter which one. So I think you need to have, and I'm gonna tell you why you have to do this. You need to have, I think you need to have a dozen socks. So write 12 down. So this way. 12, at least 12 to start, at least. Now, okay, let's do that. Okay, now, you're gonna do some kind of mug, right, because they like mugs. It's like mugs. So let's just take this mug, and how many of these are we gonna do? I'd say 6 to 8 to start. So now you need another 8 hand creams. You should be getting up there, a few hand creams. Maybe just a couple weeks. You're gonna do this scarf, and this is hydrating lotion. You're gonna do a scarf, doesn't have to be this one, but you have to do a scarf because that's our third #1 seller. And if scarf is the #1, you wanna be hip.